Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. I'm not sure how to turn the background cancellation off, but anywho, hope everyone's having a golden night, and anything, I guess, having a day is all, to say the least. But happy to be here, exactly here, so can't complain. Hope everyone's night is going. Oh, I feel like I just said that. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive myself nuts. But thinking about sand fleas. Now, I'd hope I would have found some of the, like, maybe kind of bottle brushy chenille, but maybe deer hair. So I'm not sure. I want to get like a bulbous shape on the back, like a shell. And see people using like artificial nails, but I don't know why. I think I have a minor phobia of them, and I'll tell you why. I am a. Can you pay my first? Travis. Would I, if I could, I suppose, but I forgot what I was saying. Dang it. But long story short, of what I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I, you know, like I suppose anyone else, fancy finding a good shell. And I tell you what, one too many times, that shell was a human fingernail. An artificial one, but still. No, that's not the worst thing that's like accidentally been picked up. Especially, I haven't heard my dad snore in a while. Holy shit, that was jarring. I could probably put the mic on my heartbeat. Hello, mister. Hey, Carlos! So, getting right into it. Tying more certificate, but probably just one more, and then trying to figure out at the same time, perhaps a way to make some sand fleas. And I have black rabbit fur already ready, but I want to dig through it to see if I have some thinner strips, because I think I'm down to the smaller hooks, but I did not make it to Tuppence today. No. I'm out of small hooks with barbs, so I really gotta make it tomorrow because they're closed Sunday. And let's see. Some rabbit bits. Ooh, this looks softer though. Cross cut as well as strips themselves. Yeah. These came with the hairline kit. Okay. So person of God, I actually have, but I quit, and it was a huge pain in the arse, I tell you what. Because I used to, make a lot more stuff. I used to make a lot more inanimate objects than I do now. But, oh cool, these are attached. Nice and soft. This one from eBay's much thicker compared. So here is the. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in. Oop. Light. One day I'll figure out how this damn cursed Zoom works. I send a present. Oh, the Nadish, this is a fly tying vise. Or a hook vise. Where's she flew? So, it's got a release here. And so I'll throw the hook in now. Get right on it. Oop. Should change the thread real quick. Oop. Hello, Omar and Sophia. Put your hands behind. Oh, right on. Thank you. What was I going to focus? Oh, yeah. Snow. Yeah, I forgot. I feel like I've been here long enough to know, like, full palm it. So nice and thin compared to. I'm not sure how to turn the noise cancellation on my mic, so it might be a little loud background noise tonight. But if anyone passing by hasn't rabbit fur, that depends. I said, hey, what is Martian? Shoot, I forgot what I said in the last few minutes. It does look like a glue gun. I have not tried micro rabbit strips, but I need to check those out. How's your night going? The bird feathers, that real? Yes, they are. Unless you don't want them to be, because, you know. But these are old stock I found on eBay, which is pretty neat. Quite like finding the materials that way. Used and wow, like for this reason. Oh, the tuft, random tuft. That shall be a hair clip one day. I can feel it. Or like maybe something, or like a beetle or something. But Ryan, if you're still here, I'm trying to figure. So muddlers. I'm not sure exactly how they're fished yet. Hey, Swordbear. Sometimes, like, my brain really likes the nonsense. But for a second, that's what I zoom right in. Beginning of streams, never know where it's gonna land on here. So. Let's see. Let me just throw some black thread on that. Shite, I keep losing the lids. I really love this, like, cord, like, thread, doubled and all that, and very sturdy. And it doesn't, like, get nicked as easy on the hook, like the silk strand, like, for me anyway. I'm very much a beginner, so. This is, shoot, I messed up. Dang. Well, I'll look up the, I look up the numbers, so at least I'll know what color it is, but the label on this kills me, I'll be real. Oh wait. Can you keep that on? I didn't really think of that. I've been looking for the double face or bobbin holders. But muzzlers. So how are those fish? Do they stay up or do they go down? Is it like made to float, or is it like to make it like a big chunky body? Because trying to think of what I have to make sand fleas, and I can't really think of anything to make a like a hump like that. Because cotton ball? What? Really? I could so as simple, or that is very nice. I found this like fallen, and my parents was like, "That's too old." I don't know how old that is. It's probably been there since the 90s. Use it for crafts, and like a simple cotton ball. That's why. I really like finding the household products that historically used, because a lot of these stuff I'm aware that they didn't exist for very long, and new technologies in the form of materials come out like daily. I'm already blown away. Muddlers are usually weighted right on, cause the sand flea is down there, and I saw a few patterns that have like flank feather over top, and like I squinted, that looks pretty dead on to a sand flea. And also I was looking for like a takeout container like this, but it has to be a certain plastic, because you can use that like shrink-a-dinks. Not even kidding. Oh, where did I put it? Yeah, I have the shoe. Like shrinky-dinks, and what was that? Oh, phone. But you can take okay, so you know those metal sheets that you would bake a lasagna or a cake in, and some of them have the really thin plastic lids that come with them, and they're like brittle in an odd way. That, and you could doodle on it with Sharpie and hit it with even just a lighter, and it shrinks into a little thick piece of plastic. And somewhere I have a thick bottle of them, or shoot, a little bottle. I think I said thick bottle. Let's see. I cannot keep track of starting little projects, but right now I just have a table back here, and it's already very chaotic, so I put the stuff away, and then reset up. That's where I put that? What the hell? I have zero recollection of that. Oops. Oh boy. Maybe it's in here. I keep meaning to grab these because this plastic... Oh, this might be that plastic. I'm not sure what I did, but... Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Let me also just really quickly cut some of this plastic out. Because I get hit with a lighter to see. Because it feels just like it. And it's like, wow, the brittle piece of plastic. They'd probably be, that wouldn't last very long. But it turns into super solid. Yeah, I think this is it. Oops, I burnt it. Well, it shrank. Shoot, I didn't show you before. Dang it. It was considerably larger and brittle, but now it's like, maybe that's not the same as plastic. Anyway, before I sit here burning plastic, I will continue changing the thread. Oh boy. In slow river currents, I tend to use unweighted muddlers and other streamers. Slow river currents. So, Richard, hoping to be, what's it called, hitting the shoreline more often, because it's right there. Ooh, I have no excuse other than not being able to get my own legs to get out the door. But I was thinking making some, like, because okay, so kind of flying blinds as far as patterns, and so just making up things as I go currently, but I was thinking about taking streamer patterns, because the saltwater flies are pretty well, as I understand, like big ol' streamers, but make them super flashy, because the shoreline that I have access to for like fishing, where it's fine to do, because it's Lake Worth Beach. It's the beach directly south of Palm Beach that no one ever talked about for some reason, and everyone always equated it to, like, I don't know, not a good spot, but it was always the best. Like this part of South Florida's Keys or something. A little old bag. So I'm gonna leave some room because I want to make this the same with the patch. And since this will have a giant pyramid sinker at the end of it, I don't need to add any lead or anything. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get you a little closer. Had this shirt since I was in middle school. I got it at the vintage shop that I used to. So Kevin, hoping to become some form of efficient with them locally, but also just learning to tie in general. It would bring me so great joy to be able to like have someone, I don't know, feel like I don't really feel like tying these. Can you for this lake that I would have never heard of because it's on the other side of the country, like, and then learn what's in that lake. It's just like a field day as far as learning like new stuff, and it's a little more interactive than plants, like interactive from afar. It's hard to forage for and like ID plants by foraging unless you physically go to an area, but you can always ship flies to fish an area. Pheasant hopper is basically a muddler without marabou. Pheasant hopper. Oh, okay, so maybe I should have a post thing. I need like a small rolly desk for the computer. Oh, I forgot. I dropped my phone, so it's right here. Excuse me. Let us see. Pheasant tail moodler. God, I would love to know the German words for some of these. Ah, I just now realized that. I haven't even dived into Japanese fly tying yet, and like the art that's come out. I could only handle so much at once. It's just absolute beyond. Like flies in themselves are like little handmade pokeballs or something. But is this? Oh yeah, no, that's not it. Is it a pheasant rump muddler? If so, that looks super workable into a sand flea. Oh! Oh, she's so impactful. Look at that. I want to show y'all my doodles, but I want to wait until I get the faces more. Because I don't know how to draw, but I love the hell out of it. And so, quite literally chisel stuff out, essentially. And I'm sure, like, that is just part of the process anyways. You know, a lot of erasing, but it's neat to see a bunch of random, because I've been trying to plan things, but, like, it just, the reason why I call them doodles is because I just doodle away without thought, usually, when either on the phone or listening to music or listening to something. This one looks ideal. Ooh, excuse me. Because I have this later, hair, or, yeah, hair, fur, hair. This TV's going to make me cry from my eyes. Oh shoot, I didn't scroll down at all because I missed a bunch. I wanna see, is it the same please? The Benny's! Oh, and it's still there. It is so expensive now because they're trying to, I feel like, do like a little bit of a California thing or something. I don't know, or like an elsewhere thing. It's just, I guess, the new era of Lake Worth or what have you. They also have another restaurant now. I can't remember if it's exactly where John G's used to be because they're in Manalapan now, or if it's like a shop or two down. And the casino building has just been wrecked. It's cool, but it's like I don't know. I'll be real. It's bias. And kill that you don't understand. There was this Lake Worth ice cream place that, well, I mean, Kevin might understand, but it was special. It was a special little strip and like Fox surfboards and like really and the only reason why I'm salty is because I didn't take more pictures and the beach, the t-shirt company had like they still have shells, like tons of shells that you could buy like it's a pretty good little spot for them actually, and small business, but they used to have shells in like wooden crates, cardboard boxes, like wooden floors. Well, I don't really remember the floors, but treats. And yeah, I gotta find pictures of it because that would be really fun to doodle. So, wow, the pool is still there, but it's been empty for forever. Lake Worth is such a tiny dot on the map. It always is a treat. Even like meeting someone who's just heard of it. Do you visit often? Is whew, it's wild now. Like across Dixie, there's a parking garage on Lake Avenue. So it's wild, but I do sell vintage and antiques and handmade goods on the side, so there's definitely like a push and pull kind of internal dilemma I have, like, and it's just my own change. Like, I always loved hearing stories from my mom of all the places that once was, and I always thought that sounded so idyllic, and I wish I could live then. And little did I know, like, or little did I even think about that I would have my own idyllic to look back on, like, those were the days, damn it. Because those were indeed the days, damn it. But it's the same place. It's just, you know, really just gotta get out there. Because everything just fades away like you can get out there. It's only when kind of in one place start overthinking things. Seems like inescapable hell or something. When really, it is just as it's always been. And now they're doing all kinds of projects, at least in the water, because Lake Worth does, ooh, it dumps its fair share of dew, but like right in the water. It's pretty gnarly. But every day at like noontime, my grandparents used to live right behind it, and Yeah, it was. Won't be like that forever, but jeez, I'm actively trying to kind of plan this out in my mind. I want it to be black. This is going to be a nighttime sabiki, so we're going from day to evening with this look, and just kidding. But I was really into Project Runway when I was a kid. And what is it? Oh dear. Alright. I got some crystal flash. I want to kind of keep it like the other. Excuse me. I remember when they banned smoking on Project Runway. And, because before they did that, like, you would have the smokers and the non-smokers, but made for some great, you know. I just need to see, like, construction things. And clothes are one of those things I feel like get underthought of. Like, my mom didn't complete it. Not my fault at all. But I went to school for textiles. If I were to pick, like, ooh, excuse me, like, categories to master would probably be textiles, plant, fish, and fungi identification, and shoot, something else I forgot. Construction. Sorry. John G's, yeah. And last I heard they changed what they use for their, like, fried fish, but it's been so long. Because they did move over by Manalapan, well, in that strip, a little south of Lantana Beach, and just, you know, it's still nice, but unfortunately, if you're over there, you might as well go to the dune deck, because that's right on the beach. And John G's used to be directly on the beach in Lake Worth, and the line would wrap around the building, but you wouldn't really hear anybody complain. To be fair, it was directly on the ocean, so that breeze. Every now and then there would be a stagnant hot day, but nice, the little shops, so go buy some, like, seashells to throw on some cord. Oh, I forgot about the fine jewelry shop too. Dang, I forgot about that. I used to go in there for years. Don't recall if I've ever bought anything, but they were, like, really, really nice in there and just fun to talk to. So, ooh, maybe. Oh, shoot. I was going to add green, black and green. I've occasionally lived near. Oh, yeah! Right on. Tampa is really, I really want to see more Tampa. I only went once for the beer fest, and that's why I saw the Masonic Lodge that was like made out of bricks. It was a brick building. Loved that beyond belief. Masonry Masonic Lodge. Yes. I always seen like you know, like not strip malls, but like the one in St. Augustine's and kind of like a mirrored building. They have a gym too. I'm not sure if it's connected. I forget if it's connected, but it's like right next door. And a brick building. But really want to go there because the old cigar buildings and the Columbia. Is it the Columbia? There's a restaurant up there that's in one of my cookbooks. Oh, I have it. I have the cookbook. Hold on. I am genuinely stoked that I have it. Got this at a church sale or a yard sale or something. I've had it for like 15 years, if not longer. And it's one of my favorites because some of these places still exist. And as an example, it's got also recipes, so like a recipe per place. Let me just find. I've been dying to. Oh, wow, that looks sick. Where? Oh, okay. Alright. Almost there. Yeah, the Columbia restaurant. Since 1906, the Hernandez family has run this top-rate eating place. You can choose to enjoy your meal on their patio, equipped with a sliding glass roof. Since 1905. Well, I'm sure the sliding glass roof maybe was added later. I don't know. But, or in a air-conditioned dining room, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. at this time. Reservations available during winter. This book is from... Sorry, I'll have had a night, so I'm trying to get... 1950. So, here's below. Apologize if I'm missing anything. Hey, Blake Adams, I'm not sure if you're still here, but tying some sabiki. Yeah. Have you ever done any magnet fishing? Or have y'all if y'all heard of mudlarking? I'm not sure. I know there's the bay, cause it's old as crap over there, and if the tides like expose a lot, could find some. You never know if you find like a coin or like a bottle stop or something. It's something I think of on a regular basis. The UK has the River Thames, and oh boy, people pull out straight archaeology out of that thing. Alright, so I'm gonna throw some green on this before I forget. Alright. Oh. In the beach north of Georgia. I'm fixing to try to. I didn't realize that just north of Junji's, yeah, that little. I'm not sure if you're talking about the little grassy area, but there's a Palm Beach County list of surf fishing beaches, like which ones are A-okay, and someone like gets upset. It doesn't matter. You don't have to like run away. But I looked it up finally because there was a Lake Worth one, and it's that. It's that grassy area. So I immediately packed my bag, best of my limited experience abilities, but got some pompano jigs and some sabiki, and gonna give that a go. And some flies, of course, to bring little bait fish and scrimp, but really probably gonna focus on bait fish because that's what I mainly see swimming there. Because it's straight sand, not many features. In this stretch, I even looked on Google Earth just to see if I could see any rocks. See a little divot, but okay. Alright. So now I'm thinking to put some of these, some hair tinsel. Oh, so first. So let's see. Try to get it kind of on the side, I'm thinking. Oh, no. I pulled a bunch of weeds today, so. Ah, no, no, oh, mm, so shoot. Why? Maybe these a little longer. Portions, oh, oh no. Pulled a bunch out. Hey. Okay. So I'm just gonna double it instead. Because this stuff is so thin anyway. And when it lays on top of each other, like, glue has to have, like, intelligence in order to get through the layers at that point. Oops. Did I pull them or something? it's not gonna matter in the water too much, but matters to me, matters to me. My dad really wants to go fishing, but he's got a ways to go energy-wise. And pretty brutal, but either, and I say this every day, but I'm either gonna try to get up tomorrow or sleep all day, because it's like one or the other at this point. I'm only human. Oh, shoot. Crap. Oh. Oh, mommy. Really like this black with the green. The black reflects a lot of blue. Oops, I need to hit that. Like, let me put a little security measure. Squeege. Hey, Blake! Very nice. I'm a beginner over here myself, but Southeast Florida, Palm Beach County, and a few blocks from the bridge that brings you to the beach. So I've been dying to get out there, but if anyone else is new here, my dad's recently was diagnosed with two types of cancer, but one's going to be treated after this treatment. One's in the middle of his chest, and one is in his lung, and this one's in his neck. Is just massive. And last time I was here was tiny. So pay attention to y'all's bodies for real. It always pissed me off that like there wasn't like there was PE. All right, no, that was like, you know, power trip like shit or something. I don't know. Running laps? No, it didn't even show us how to like monitor our heart rate. Or so, for the same matter. I do want to add some of this holographic silver. I'm not sure. Just something that's like flash. Even if just quite literally 2 strands. Sorry. And I just, you know, no matter how, like, and I kind of want to just tie some of these on my bag or just anything. It just offers so much refraction. And it's really sturdy. Start adding it to the scrap stick keychains or something. I think it just tickles the brain a little bit. Oh, maybe I'll do that, yeah. I'll do it over. Okay. I'm learning. recently got a bait caster to try to get down with some of these flies, at least test them. However, I'm more than happy to ship any out, because, like, not really sure if, like, when I'm able to get out for a few hours, because, like, for the next few weeks, it's gonna be, it's just, like, it's always hectic, so gotta take care of my family, and, but in the meantime, I got a bunch of, I'm just, like, staying busy and keeping my mind and hands busy with the good things, and piling up a little bit, so more than happy to ship any out. So I'm more than happy to tie any for any area, because it definitely do my mind good to look up random area plus fish plus, like, bugs. Because saltwater it's just a lot of shrimp, a lot of, like, that kind of, crabs and bait fish, like massive streamers, and, squid, all kinds of things, but not like bugs and mosquitoes and stuff. I do want to make a palmetto bug. I don't know if they ever fall off boats or ships, and or if things generally just, like, would avoid them. But it's just like a ode. So let's have this, like, the angle messed up a little bit. Oops, what am I doing? Always feels uneven. Let's see what that. I don't need to do all that. Just, like, I want to push it back a little bit, because this will kind of be over it. This is, like, featherweight. So. That is the goal, anyways, currently. Maybe something a little different. Ooh. Sorry, my dad's watching Rocky, but he's also sleeping on the remote, so. And TVs these days were designed by someone that surely can't be very nice, because where are the buttons? Cruel and unusual. I'm wondering also if I should keep more of the strip on, or no. Joel here, what are some of the hatches you look forward to? So, here, let's see, born in the oh, very cool. Montana is one of those places, like, I must see. Like, I say that about just about every inch of this planet that comes up, but Montana, holy trucks. And it's one of the first places that I fell in love with from Marlboro mail. Marlboro used to send. Oh, they kind of do still, but it's not like Cowboys like writing. It still is, but beautiful scenic things. And if I find any of my old notebooks, I'll show. Use that as essentially like free art to fill the covers, the marble inserts, but that lake that looks like it's shallow, but it's not. That's one of the things that Gateway is in like a textbook or something. So maybe. I'm gonna cut this in half. A little longer. Okay. Just trying to like part it so I don't cut a bunch of hairs off. Alright. Got it cut off. Almost there. Oh man, I wish I started sooner, Kevin, because the is unreal. I wish I could live under Blue Heron Bridge. And that one because it's like the most accessible at all times, really. I mean, really during slack tide, or else you're gonna be swimming through a few gelatinous blobs. But an incredible like eels like I've never seen before. And seeing some beautiful things down there just along the ocean, or along the coast. But solely focused on finding things, and every now and then you'd see something wild, but here it's just like congestion of just absolutely mind-blowing. If y'all look up Phil Foster Park, anybody hasn't heard of Blue Heron Bridge or Riviera Beach? Oh, yeah. Okay. Just flip some up because then it feels a little more secure. Nature's anchor. Oh. Okay. Trying to get that suede there. Tucked. Hey. I gotta give it a little trim in the back, but I like this. First few are always very slow, but after I figure the directions quickens up, but trying to utilize the things I currently have because it's pretty well impossible to get materials, and I'm gonna go to the back. I also want one of those nice solid ones. I don't know why these would be loose. Like, I'm sure there's a reason, but I'm not sure, I suppose, how to hold it properly. I'm almost out of this stuff, and I'm completely out of the head cement, but don't want it to go nowhere. I'm not sure to what length is best for the flash. Oh, it's got a little green belly. And it's gonna tie another one and then put it on the sabiki, but I'm not too sure if, is this too big for this hook? Is this? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's a whole arse. If, yeah. Well, it's been a day from hell, straight from it. Nowhere else. Because it wouldn't be possible. There's nowhere else would produce such a day. Simply an observation there. That will catch a snapper vibrator. No shade. Joanne's is no. Joanne's is closing. Oh shite! Gotta go see which is the closest one. Oh, the one on oh, what is that? Is it North Lake or is it Southern? I can't remember, but it's always so dark and kind of eerie, to be honest. I fell asleep too, and I woke up around 8 and then tried to get ready, but just couldn't make it very far until around 1 something. I think like 1, like 12 or something. I sat down at 12:57. Stared off into space for a good minute, and then remembered that my headphones were plugged in, and then oh yeah, just hit live first because time was really going down the drain. But I am more than ready, so please, earlier the better really, before the water gets too warm, even though it's still a little chilly. But actually we go now, just like pop a tent and nap and then wake and then do that. Because it's really easy to wake in a tent because that turns into a hot box. Even in the winter. Best alarm clock ever. Okay, so yeah, let me get another one of these down real quick. Hey! So, that's wild. I don't know. Oh, it says lidocaine. That's so funny. But, wow, I don't know. Jinx it, I guess. 1 subscriber off from 3,000 even. I haven't like run any ads or anything. I just I'm here every now and then. But I'll be here for 4 minutes, so might as well like get stoked, like real stoked on that, to be honest. So please do never hesitate. Like it would take a stamp, maybe 2 for a saltwater fly. And input is worth more than gold. And I forgot how much stamps are. It's like 60 cents or something. Like ain't no thing. And would just really appreciate feedback to begin with. I would really like to see if they catch a fish. And if anybody wants to mess around with some beginner-made flies, I'm more than happy. Could go to the Discord, and Kento, Instagram, Facebook, what have you, or email, which is bruisedpeachvintage@gmail.com. Again, that's bruisedpeachvintage@gmail.com. Or if any patterns that y'all favor or remember growing up, what have you. As y'all know, there's endless directions and subject to creative block. And not only that, just sometimes I just can't choose what direction. I've been wanting to try some of the scud patterns, but maybe try to time a little larger to get some sand fleas. Those pheasant tail muddlers look perfect, but let me get started. Well, first let me grab a drink real quick. Alrighty. Okay, gotta make it as identical as I can, because these are gonna be both tied onto some line with a weight at the bottom. And eventually I'll do more than 2 hooks, but I only have these little hooks that came with kits. So I've just been putting 2 on each. Ay. Oh, it's just been a day. Very hungry. Should probably grab something. Chips. Ooh, that's on fire. God, I've never been this sore in my life. I can't even sit up straight right now. My back is like bent. Maybe. Oh, I walked right into that one. God dang. Can't say all the right things all the time. Shoot. That was, whoops. But, yeah, just, like, God, every wording sounds bad. Anywho, hope everyone's night is golden. Oops. Ooh. Oh, that's just auto-playing action movies from the early or late 90s, early 2000s. So it's all explosions all day, every day. My head, like, I can't take any more ibuprofen because I realized I was, like, taking it all the time. So, I'm trying to plan, like, a thing that I can do to, you know, like, keep it so I don't have a migraine, like, all day, every day. Because it's important that, you know, people around you don't burn out while going through something like this. Maybe. But, oh, I am, like, burning. I might have to go try to get that remote. Holy crap. I don't know if you can hear it, but it hurts. It hurts. Alright, one moment. Ow. Oh, shoot, what was on my lap? Uh-oh. Well, whatever was on my lap is no longer on my lap. Oh, God. He just falls right asleep on it. Walking towards it was like, wasn't the easiest thing to do. Do, 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 do. Um, I did start setting up the desk in the room out back. It hasn't been painted, and it probably won't be for a while. Just kind of fell off, and it's not something I'm able to do. Might have to though. Shoot, what am I doing? Do, do. It's like, I don't know. It seems like the nights that he falls asleep on the remote is the one where, like, I forgot what movie it was on after this, but I didn't hear any dialogue spoken. The whole movie was so dramatic to the point that, like, all dialogue was like just screams and like scream crying. And it's from the 70s, so ooh, that audio was sharp. But I have a lot of work to do to get So there's not like just one place you can exist here, because like, oop, I hope everyone's doing beautifully. It's 2:54 here in Southeast Florida. Just want to finish this one and then fetal position it. I just wow, like just no joke. But so I don't know, just like talking out loud. But hopefully I'll be there this weekend. Code's been planting a ton up cuttings of like all the stuff accumulated the last few years, mostly for free. Let me get some. I'll first trim this. Love how that does that. Oh, hmm. Lesbian. Okay. I always end up a little different anyway. Oh, cucumber, very nice. I think I'll put some cucumber in too. Cowpea also, which I've been dying to try cowpea. Had a permaculture forest plan for, God, like 15 years. But never really got to do it in full. But not yet. I mean, there's a few things that I really want to get still. And do it on a micro scale here. Just trying to part this rabbit fur. Oh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Hey! Well, I'll be darned. This little channel officially has 3,000 subscribers. Stoked on that. If anybody, yeah, please don't hesitate. And I have a few, like, hatches, if you will, plans, but not hatches, kind of themes. And I'd love to get anything out there. I do also make jewelry out of scrap stuff. Other materials too, but currently been really digging just going back to my roots, scrap stuff, shells, like found objects. That blows me away. Nope. I'm now just parting it here to cut it. I want to kind of vlog, or not vlog, but like, not cover, but kind of document this whole thing, but very conflicted at all times. Alright, I'm fixating at this point. Trying to get every individual hair. Okay. Let's do that one part one more time. sewing needle for this. The Italian stallion. Right on. Which I like the Rocky movies. I haven't seen them since I was a kid, but it's probably what I grew up with. Like the Rambo movies. A little more. But again, I haven't seen this since I was a kid either. Just liked the like that, like old vet. I don't know. Not sure if that's like insensitive or whatever. Oh shoot. Oh my god. I get back braids, like the ones that keep your shoulders back. Bad. Here, let me pull this back. This foist. There. It just helps. Okay. Now I take one little bit in the front. Just for a little bit of an anchor. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yay, thank you, Zoidberg. Real stoked on that. Sprouted too. What the? Oh, the Everglades tomato sprouted too. Planted 6 seeds, but 1 blew away, so 5 ended up in the ground. And 5 came out the ground. And those seeds are years old at this point. Here, let me see. Let me get that. Oh, there's a new enemy now. All the farms being bought. Mass housing in the middle of nowhere. Future FEMA camps. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, gosh. It's late, y'all. So, got two. I can time up. Just gotta get a weight clip. They will be swimming in tandem. Shit. Oh, it went back to $2.99. I mean, $29.99. Okay. Line is here. I'm just gonna go. I wish I had 20 pounds. For this, but it's not like that. Let's see. Military. Party on the USA. Alright, let me grab a weight clip real quick and I will be right back. use what's in here. Fierce sent this in long ago and has it it's taken care of like every possible little pop-up for both fresh and salt. So got a weight clip and a swivel. Do the clip first and then attach a weight. So then you can use that to help tie the knots. The weight, keep tension. Do a few less loops on the weight side. In case needed to break off. At least that's what I've been doing lately for these. Yeah. I'm gonna put the 2 ounce on it. It makes it easier to tie the knots. And hit the fireplace. Thought I hit the thing. Anyway. Excuse me. So would you have these like upturns like this, or my eyes are like fried shut? Would you have these upturned with the hook up, or would you have them kind of like so? Dang, I feel like I should put something going up. Not sure if I should have the hook upturned or not. Lost him. Uh-huh. Next, go. I want to add something to the top. It's really pretty, but not sure how it should. Because the surgeon's loop knot will eat up some. Ooh. some of the extra length. Oop. Sometimes they go up like an elevator. And it's satisfying, and I never know if I capture that, but every time I try to on purpose, it doesn't. Wait. Okay. Now I pinch. Now Florida's largest wild part, the largest shutdown. It said, now Florida's, yeah. I just wish I could find a knot that didn't have this doubled line, and that would be a little more ideal. But for now, oh, is that what I dropped? Let us before jumping to conclusions. My eyes are right. Alright, that's. It was in the vase still, so. Whoops. Vicky. Two. That's the hook. It was just a sharp bit on the weight. Let's see. Hi. No. Life, surely. Not currently, but you know, just really depressing. Fast. It's just yikes. Pinch. Oop. Going this way. Oops. Dang. The outro of whatever Rocky this is, like, is real good. Boo! It's the same boo in, like, Anita Awards Ring My Bell. That's what it sounds like from in here. There's a lot of songs that sound really good as marching band. Like, for instance, Adele's Rolling in the Deep. Like, you know, the song's alright. I don't think I've ever put it on to listen to, but I have the marching band version. It sounds like theme song to like a, I don't know, like a western or like that, like a 1970s western. So if you look up top 40 songs in marching band, they all sound like old theme songs. I really like it. But I do like marching band music. I like the drums. Ow. Well, there's your blues. I want to get some bobber stoppins. Bobbin stoppers? Bobber stops. Whoa. Bobbins are in a sewing machine. So, I found them in green, or no, orange, and I found large ones glow in the dark. I want to put, instead of this loop, a bobber stop in. A bobber stop. I hope everyone's night is miraculous, frankly. So, hope I tried to make it at least not the same length, but could have probably put a little bit more length there, and then shoot, probably, well, those hooks are quite close together. I don't know. Quite a few different proportions. Gonna try them all. And just starting with 2. I'll probably actually cut some of this line off to, I think I could probably get this down more. Make it maybe easier to cast. But yeah, any knot recommendations, like knots on a sabiki, or if you can look up a sabiki rigs, Sabiki, and if you could maybe tell me what knot that is, or help me find that knot, or what perhaps a knot would be called if it was going on a line, but its purpose is to stick out like perpendicular. God, why do I always forget what that means? I like that word a lot too. But let me hang her up, and probably gonna bring this one, the white bunny, and the scantily one. Might try to bring, and definitely the ones that I tied the weights right to them. And Code and I both will give them a go, but if anybody wants some handmade sabikis, I got you. And I could try to make them in any color combination. I got good amounts of materials, but would really like to get some things out there, because ran out of paper clips. Ooh, so I'll hang it on this side. Shoot, I can't get over there though. Oh, come here, basket. Are you anchored enough? Oh, it's like a chandelier of sabiki. It's just everything is so odd in the world. Like everything's inverted, including like not even all in a bad sense. I wish I was doing this the whole time. I would have like mobile bait shops and like as far as the like on boats. So you could like go out and be like, y'all good? And they're like, yeah, do you need some bait? Why doesn't that? It probably does exist. Like people that go around offering bait. Is there a demand for that? Can there be? So, I'd be making stuff anyway. I might as well make stuff that catches fish. That's the way I see it. This stuff is real pretty. I've never seen. I don't know if you can hear this. Just straight Rocky Marathons. It's beautiful. But anywho, love y'all. I'm gonna try to sleep. So hopefully Code will just wake me up in the morning. And just like text my parents' phone. I'm already packed. And I'm only mad for a second. Nobody's stoked to get woken up, even if you beg them to. And just I guess like some people get denied their human nature is all. I swear, I'll give someone like a slight attitude when I just woke up and they will perceive. Yeah, that's my mom. I love my mom. When she wakes me up, she tells me everything she saw on the news, like, as soon as my eyes open. That could be a series in itself, but yeah, prayers for all in Thailand and Myanmar, in all seriousness. I'm not sure how high the toll has risen, but it was brutal. Thankfully, a lot of countries seem to be well versed in living along fault lines, and the buildings show that, how they're able to sway almost like elastic. And like there were collapses, but like I was also like seeing all kinds of impressive just uh, rooftop pools. Don't seem like the best idea, but I don't know. I really know nothing on that at all. But terrifying nonetheless. Doesn't matter if you're used to it or not. Like, hope everyone's night is evening. So yeah, 7.2 was. I couldn't believe it. The first news article I saw, it was like, I'm not even kidding, an AI generated image of a tsunami, and it said like breaking news, like 7 point, or like, yeah. But I scrolled past it because of the AI generated image and like breaking news. Just there's so much fake news, like actual fake news, that just blows my mind. Like, but yeah, it wasn't at all. And it took scrolling for like a few seconds to realize it wasn't. And there's a fire too in few places, quite a few places. Getting into that's just, I think, like also too, news can come from everywhere, and there's like you could only fit so much news on the television. Like there's only so many hours in a day. There's so many hours for the television. How can they fit it all? They can't. But on the internet, they can at least try. So I'm constantly wondering if it's just like especially bad now. Like I don't mean economy. I mean that's a part of it, but I don't mean like just one thing. Or is it just broadcasted, like discussions on it broadcasted? Like, I don't know. But I could take it either way, because, you know, life in itself is one hell of a phenomenon. So, to say the least. Like, this skirt is suede, and I got it for like $2. And, so, even in, like, the worst, like, pets that, like, doodling and stuff like that, and, like, even, like, now, like, it's been hell here. However, like, the cycles of life like that, they just need to be talked about more, I think, because, like, if confronted earlier on, it would just be common, like, internal, like, because, I don't know, I'm at a total loss in these parts. It's just, I wish I had, like, a, like, one of those Roman chariots, but that had, like, chariot cart, kind of like one of those trains at the mall with horses, because I do not have a driver's license. Lived downtown for, and quite like buses and that kind of thing, because you're able to continuously work on stuff, and if you like to write or doodle or like kind of get things out, it's like almost like an existential rush to do so. So I like being able to always be doing stuff. But anywho, so horses for sure. And everything is walking distance in this area. Like there's like an exception because going beyond the borders of the Little Lake Worth Beach bubble, yeah, you need to involve trains and that kind of thing, which, you know, the tri-rail has 2 floors, so you can ride up top. And there's so much that you wouldn't see, because like you'd see like cars going by and that thing and like paying like total attention on the highway, but on the tri-rail and all the tracks go through like the behinds of so many like little like strips of warehouses, factories, abandoned factories, because they look like they were abandoned in the 90s. I still really want to head up some of the cement factories because, with permission, they just are the most like height you could really get, and like that's abandoned that I know of. That's pretty much like available anywhere. Is a good old abandoned cement factory. And they're just so like impressive to stand next to. And a lot of small buildings here. And beyond the parking garage, which is a few stories, you can't build over 2 floors, I believe. But South Florida, yep. Southeast Florida. Oh, I want to see. Very nice, Anthony. Mississippi had a small earthquake during the tornado outbreak. Wow. Oh, tornado outbreak. No shite. That's intense. Nice to try out. Yeah. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's like asphalt looks like water. That's like being like the earth is like a living thing in itself. Like constantly shedding. Like washing itself off. But I mean forests, the fires bring so much life out with the old and with the new kind of thing. And the like pole shifts, it's not all too surprising to me that like big things happen. Like there's larger seasons and like obviously larger weather like events occur. Like, you know, nothing just happened. It's like in school I remember like going through all these like travesties here on like a beautiful planet Earth, and like throughout all of history. It's like, do you think that's all on pause so we could flourish? Like, but the system's still running. On that note, holy shit! Yeah, I just couldn't do the earthquakes. Not only do I have too many trinkets, but It's pretty intense. There's like tsunamis too, unless you're like in the landlocked area, but like mudslides. Like even hearing like groaning from like the sewer or something during like maintenance or something is like terrifying. I can't imagine if like the earth itself is like, 'cause I'm sure it has to like make a sound, right? Even if not just like all the like chaos, like volcanoes too. Volcanoes are another one that like hurricanes. I'm born and raised here, like in this house, and so pretty dang used to that, but haven't gone through like a extreme storm since I was a kid, and that's when I saw my mom levitating with the apron, the awning. The awning came loose and they had to reattach it. My mom was in the air. All right now, cheers. What do you think? Coming back on coffee, only because they have an espresso machine in there. Their friend gave them, and moderation is not a word that, for some reason, I could never remember what it means. And coffee is one. I think like just started drinking way too much of it. So I'm on wee break currently, and Monsters. Not better. Not saying that. My dad's friend sent me a case of them. He recently had a stroke and lost a lot of mobility. So the desks and tables that he's been getting to make his life a little easier, he couldn't assemble them. So my dad either grabs them or he just ships them here, and then I assemble them and then bring them over. So that's been a really sweet gig. I wish I could make like a whole arse career. I would gladly do that for the rest of my life. Like assemble IKEA furniture for like people who can't. Like not everyone can sit there on the floor like not even like physically but like some people have rage and like one desk didn't even come with instructions, alright? Send out on the floor for a few hours. You know, code let me use a speaker, so like it happen wherever I go. And if that's dead, I just, you know, I don't know. But I better go because it is 3:49 in the morning here, and tomorrow is Saturday, and I missed every yard sale, but I'm not even worried about that now. I want to go to the beach. I don't have a sand flea thing, but I'll show you what I'm bringing. Also for shells, so, because I want to find some micro shells to make some chains. Like, instead of using beads, just shell fragments. So, I found this cat, poop scoop, brand new. This also would be ideal for a metal detector, but can't get it to work. So, gotta stop by Tuppence hopefully if I remember to get some sand fleas. And Code, if you're still here, please bring the sand fleas. And if there's any salt, like any of the cheap salt left, if not, could stop in Dollar General. Really want to get some for both boxes, really. Well, not to keep in there, but to like keep a little bait station, like a fresh bait station, because the scrimps, unless you get them fresh, they're mush, absolute mush. But and other things too, like I never even thought of using the oysters or the shells. Like, you'll find like gnarly ones, like jaggedy things, and just salt them. And like even like the store. Can you do that? Can you use? I don't know. But people hike Mount Rainier all the time. Sleeping. See, I do pretty good mentally, emotionally, psychologically for somebody who has rotten luck. So, and you know, in all seriousness, I would go to any, like when push comes to shove, definitely would go to any corner of the planet, but you know. And I know the same, like, would be said, like, I know we're not anywhere near as intense as Australia. We're like baby Australia. Like, Australia that didn't, like, fully commit to just, like, insanity. And, smaller. But, like, between the gators, mosquitoes, and hurricanes, and thunderstorms, torrential downpour, like, out of nowhere, like, I'm sure that is something that a lot of people would say the same thing about. And same thing with tornadoes. My dad's from Texas, and I would just live in a basement. I really would. Oh, it would scare the living daylights out of me. It would either be I live in a basement or I expire due to wanting to grab everything that I could as to not lose it in a tornado. I know when push comes to shove in a situation like that, you probably just run without thinking of your stuff at all, but like, yes, people all over just like, you know, we all have courage for just existing, quite frankly, because it's a volatile planet, beautiful planet, best planet, but active, and, yeah, anywho. So, Manchester, England, right on. I don't know much about Manchester, I'll be totally honest, excluding Morrissey. But some say that's a good thing, some think that's a rotten thing. I think that's a beautiful thing. Because, I don't know. I like extreme differences in people. Because, like, no one agrees with everything anyway, so I don't agree or no one agrees with anyone. No one agrees with anyone on everything anyways, so I don't care if I agree with everyone on everything, if that makes sense. Like, and like you know, a lot of people in the like bands come up, they'll be like, oh, this person's rotten. Well, I just don't know what to say to that. Because I also really don't know much about the personal lives of, like, some songs that are my favorite songs. I don't even know who, well, I know who, like, wrote them, but, like, I couldn't tell you what state they're from or anything. When I was younger, I was really into, like, the states, because, like, certain sounds would come out, like the Pacific Northwest with Modest Mouse and Built to Spill, with that, like, electric guitar kind of, as, like, geographically interesting, but Yeah. Bad time. Happy trails, y'all. Hey, Global! Thank you. Yeah, me too. Real stoked on that. Code luck? I don't know. I'm watching your stream as if they just. Hell yeah! Cause I'm playing chess. I keep meaning to sit down long enough, but my sockets are fried. I need to, I don't know, like, eat more fish oil, at least. Cod liver oil. Cause, man, I'm tired of not being able to think straight. I want to be able to remember thoughts and stuff. Those were the days. But I'm just like aware of like the stress does to the mind, I guess. Not aware, like I have no idea, but I just know like it does wonders for your memory and ability to think straight. So not too stressed about it. Yeah, definitely keeping a notebook close at all times, which I think there was something I wanted to write down, but oh my god, I better go. I will sleep all day. Happy trails. Save me for myself. Ah. CoQ10. I don't know what that is, but I've heard that a lot. That's true. We do have like endless technology to help with that. Maybe that's also not helping with, but you know, I like the lead makeup and like deteriorate your skin, so you would use more to cover it. Happy shirts. Swimsuit. Right? Hey! Oh! 3,003 subscribers, so it might still be in the threes when I wake up. Because usually if it just is, it'll be like 2 or like with 98 tomorrow. I really appreciate it. I will be here for a good long while. Every weekday, streaming, just learning how to tie flies until I can learn how to teach how to learn how to fly or tie flies. Because I just I want to stay occupied for the rest of my life, just happily not. Because, like, you can't really add to anything unless you're, like, hearts in it. And I, again, just like making things with my hands, and I never knew what to really do with that. So I made jewelry and, like, wearable stuff. Because it's just, like, an easy thing you can, like, make if your goal is just to tinker with materials. And instantly useful, what have you. But for months, I have never been as satisfied as I am now. So I owe y'all my life to be. But no, I owe y'all big time. So please never hesitate. If there's any flies, I'm more than happy to tie 'em. And give them a go anyway before I run out of head cement. And on that note, happy trails and have a beautiful evening. And very new, but it's got me. Hell yeah. No, chess is best. I wish I I can remember some of them like for sure, but the other ones I can't. I don't remember. But anyway, time is gonna keep enjoying me. Very nice. Gute Nacht. Nina Hagen. Oh shoot, I did that thing. But yeah, Nina Hagen. Dragon's one of my favorites to be regarded as. And George Danzer. Always looking for more German music. There's an Outsider Music group in Facebook. I asked if anybody knew some sweet German songs. I got to one song before they deleted the post and there was a bunch of responses. And that one song has become one of my favorites. And it's Ein wenig Liebe by George Danzer. Very good. There's 2 versions that I know of, that I think, but I still don't know what the other one, I like screenshot next time, cause you never know. Sometimes post, like, I don't understand, if people are like responding to a post, why delete it? Why not? Like, it should be too late. Too late. The damage has been done. But, cause that post alone would have been like an archives little playlist of like German, but anyway.